Mark in 3, 2, 1. It's got to be loud.
Yeah.
There's a spike in the audio. That's where he knows. Like,
so I don't know if you realize this, but like the intro, when I made the intro, I did a countdown.
Yeah.
And then like that happened before you started doing this whole like 3, 2, 1.
Does
thing.
it help?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I mean, especially now that we got the mixer and everything, because now I can just put all of the video on, put the audio on, and I just line them up. I set some markers and post production.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Is this segment for Bob?
I will say. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is this a segment for Bob?
Yeah.
He's gonna get. I'm taking notes. Shout out to bartender Bob.
Yep.
All right. So I told you before. I told you last time we were together.
You had something.
I have dibs.
Okay.
On the opening discussion.
Okay.
Of today's episode, but
we're in a
new
new location.
Rednexican.
Finally.
Yeah. Finally.
Like this was.
Finally, you cleaned up the Rednexican.
Yeah. I was gonna go into that. I was gonna say like, we told our wives that one of the conditions of having the podcast was that we were going to shoot in our garages, and in order to do that we had to clean our garages, and we it wasn't until yesterday that we were like, hey, you want to shoot in the garage if we clean it up? What you can't see on camera is that all the shit's just back there now.
It's guy clean. We just it's back there now.
Yeah, it's definitely not spotless.
Well, I mean, props to you.
I want to end up getting like a couch in here for them.
Yeah, like I think ultimately, now that we know that we're doing the podcast and everything, like we can arrange the garage the way that we need to in order to shoot. Yeah, so we're in the Rednexican. Yep. We've mentioned the Rednexican a few times, and here we are.
As you can say, or as you can see, very eclectic.
Yeah, I was going to say, what was that word you used to describe all the shit that you have? Eclectic.
Have you ever seen Sister Act?
Yeah.
They use that word, eclectic.
Okay.
Fine.
You also, you overestimate my memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Speakeasy.
Is that what it is? Is that what the toy's called?
What?
The Speakeasy.
Oh, we never looked. Is that what that's called?
I don't know. I remember the discussion last time.
Yes. Yes. Speakeasies are prohibition bars.
Yeah.
Possibly also a toy that comes out in Toy Story. I don't know.
Yeah, the Speakeasy was what the prohibition bar was. But that's not like, you guys said I was all fucked up because that's not what the toy is called.
Talk Easy?
No.
Is it Talk
Easy? I think Speak and Spell.
Oh,
I looked it up. Speak
that's
and Spell.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Sorry. But yes, I was drastically confused last time.
Hey, you want to go over to the Speak and Spell? You can get some prohibited alcohol at the Speak and Spell.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm too busy on my speakeasy right now. No.
You are dumb. No, but the boat. So yes. I chilled this a little bit beforehand. But
it's got a handle, so I would have hoped it was chilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a whole lot of things that need.
I mean, so I'm gonna preface this with my dad is country as fuck.
Yeah.
Right. We discussed a little bit. One of the things that he told me, like, we always talk about different alcohols and stuff. We talk about beers that we like. He's very much a dark beer kind of guy, likes stouts and things like that. But he sent me a picture one time. He was like, if you ever have a chance, get this. Right. I was like, oh, cool. Yeah. Is it good? And he's like, well. So I'm prefacing this boat with, well,
like if ever there was a venue to try this one at,
right
here, yeah,
Rednexican pulling out the famous grouse. But yeah, he said he really likes it because this fucking handle was like $40.
Okay,
so he likes it because he's just as fucking cheap as I am.
Mm-hmm.
So
is a grouse a bird? Is that what that is?
Yes.
Okay.
A grouse is a bird,
like a pheasant. It's like a
ish
pheasant.
Yeah,
fowl.
So
it's foul. Aren't all birds foul?
Hey, there's no plastic top, so that's a good sign.
Okay, yeah. Metal.
I don't know why I went to go sniff the fucking microphone.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, okay. I don't know if I'm smelling your incense burning over there or if it's this.
It very well might be the incense.
It could be. That looks good, right?
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's
That's too much?
That's very well.
That's well. All right.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to blaze past this one.
She gave you a little bit too much. Sorry. I'll even it out.
Yeah, don't take some out of mine. Just put more in yours.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Well, I'm not
That's
used to
the
your glasses.
longboat and
First
luchador way. Don't take away, just add.
Well, I didn't want to make a mess, you know.
All right. So,
All right.
the famous Grouse blended Scotch whiskey.
Yep, bro. Shout out to Stacy Tar. I know you're probably never gonna watch this, but we're doing this because of you. So, all right. Yeah, I don't know if it's the incense or not, but hopefully.
I think it's the incense.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad.
That's actually not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah. Wow.
I normally don't trust. Oh, okay. A little bit at the back end, but kind of turns your saliva into acid. But yeah,
No, I think that's good.
it is good. It is good. Like for having a handle on the bottle and costing $40. Like
A $40.
yeah.
A $40 Scotch. That's
I would drink that around the campfire.
absolutely. I will say, if we hadn't chilled it,
Oh,
I
that'd be
don't
rough.
know. Yeah, I don't know how good this would be.
Yeah,
but
I-
like on the rocks or chilled, this is definitely like I would definitely recommend this.
Like I had bad experiences growing up with wild turkey.
Yeah,
Oh, once I had turned 21, that's when I really started diving into all that.
good
Some of
for
the-
you.
Some of the, well,
Just-
I mean, yeah,
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
I
had-
did not wait till 21,
I didn't-
so I respect you.
like I didn't.
You waited until
I'm
you're
talking
21?
about, huh?
You waited until you're 21?
I mean,
To
Yeah, you
really
did.
To, like,
dive
really
into
get
shit,
into
to
it,
really
right?
get
Like,
into shit.
oh,
to
okay.
to leave the
Like, he
Smirnoff,
drank-
the
yeah.
Smirnoff green apple and ice and all those fruity ass.
To
malt
start
liquors.
drinking
Yeah,
real
yeah, yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like going to the bars, like the friend group that I was with, they're like, oh yeah, we drink wild turkey. Like, oh, all right, cool. And they'd come back, and I was like, why is it not cold? They're like, oh no, you're not supposed to drink cold. Okay. So
Okay.
we started drink. Like I would, there's a country bar back in El Paso, and I think I talked about this.
The country bar?
Yeah, it was called Whiskey Dicks.
No.
It's a funny name, but
No,
it would
you've
get packed. It would get packed, and
The
then
name of the bar is called Whiskey Dicks.
Yeah.
Like on the front
Yes.
of the bar,
Yep.
they have a sign
Yep.
that says whiskey with the word dicks
Mhm.
right after.
Dick's Whiskey
Yep.
Bar. Whiskey
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah.
A person, not the phalange.
I mean, take it how you want.
Oh,
Take it how you
okay.
want.
So that's why I was like, how do you get away with that? Because I'm thinking
Yeah.
flaccid.
I mean, to be fair, like
To
it
be
could have
fair.
gone either way because Thursdays and Saturdays were college nights, so like
Mhm.
it was dollar you call it. So anything that besides top shelf was $1, from 7 to 9.
Oh my god.
And on Saturdays after 9, it went up to $2. So I was like, okay,
Okay.
yeah. So like for $20, like you're like done.
Oh my god.
And after a couple of drinks, and they're like, "Oh yeah, let's do a shot." We're like, all right, cool. What are we doing? Wild turkey, obvi. And then they're like, "Okay." And then it was just like neat room temperature wild turkey, and you're like, "Oh no." But
yeah, this definitely like. So I will say it's got a very unique like after burn.
Mhm.
Like it's a very slow, but like normally you take a shot of whiskey or scotch or like any like hard alcohol and you get that burn right away.
Yep.
Like this doesn't burn at all going down, but then you get like a burn later.
Yeah. Like I don't automatically want Tums.
No, but it's really good. It's very like I thought it was gonna be a little smoky. Honestly, a $40 scotch. I thought it was gonna be like, all right, well, it tastes like shit, so let's just smoke the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
and cover
you,
that.
You don't
up.
like that, do you? Right? You said
No,
that you don't like.
I'm not a big smoky guy. Like it's okay, but I'm not big into smoke.
Even the burp is good, honestly. Like I get it. Like
I haven't had one. When I do, I'll let you know.
well, good thing we didn't have Taco Bell this time.
Yeah.
We shot it. Like
Yeah.
that's the biggest mistake we have made
No.
twice.
No, the biggest
besides
Taco Bell
shooting-
was not the
Besides
biggest
shooting
mistake.
2 episodes in one
Yeah,
day.
we've learned a lot over the first like little bit of this, right?
Which-
So like eating Taco Bell before shooting, very
Yep.
very bad.
Yeah.
Eating large
amounts of bologna.
bologna
Yeah.
sandwiches. Yeah, that wasn't good for you.
Yeah, no.
I was okay, but yeah.
Um,
But we've learned.
Yeah.
We've learned. And that's one of the things we've learned. So, you okay?
no, I'm
For those of you that can't see, Sarah is at the bottom of the garage door yelling at children. We'll wait.
You're wasting film. Did you watch the Magic
You
School
good?
Bus?
You good?
Yeah,
You
we're-
can go
we're
ahead and
cut- we're
stand up
cutting
because
this out.
we're gonna cut all of this out.
Did you watch the Magic School Bus growing up?
Put a pin in that. You put a pin in that
Put a
because
pin in
I
that.
got dibs.
Oh yeah.
I got dibs,
Yeah,
and
you
we've
did.
we've
Yep,
kind
yep.
of
I was gonna bring that up.
digressed.
I was just gonna say
We've digressed.
I was just gonna say that one music episode where they could see sound. They were in like that haunted mansion.
No.
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 That's what that reminded me.
Oh, okay.
All right. You did have dibs.
I did have dibs.
Okay.
All right. So earlier this week,
Yep.
I was on Facebook, right, and this meme popped up, and it like the meme was made for me. Like it's something that I'm very adamant about, right? Like I've talked to I don't know how many people about this, and I know that it's a topic of controversy. So I'm hoping that you care enough to at least have a conversation with me about this.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to explain the meme, and then we'll go.
But you can't get deflated if I'm not.
No, I'm going to be super deflated. I'm going to be so fucking mad. I have edged myself
Okay. All right.
all week.
All right.
And
Talking
I
it
told
up.
you, like, I even said, like, I got dibs.
Okay.
I dibs the first topic that we're going to talk about.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. So the meme, you know, the Hydra meme, right? Like the
Yeah.
different heads,
Yep.
right? And like usually there's like a stoic looking one and
Yeah,
then two
and a
goofy fuck balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like there's three goofy fuckball Hydras,
Okay.
right? And then there's three pictures of guys above it,
Uh-huh.
a picture of a guy below it, and then a stoic one, right?
Okay.
And it's a like Val Kilmer, who's the guy from Twilight?
Robert
Robertson.
Pattinson. Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, and then George Clooney,
Okay.
and then underneath it has Ben Affleck.
Oh no.
Yeah, all in their Batman suits.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. So now I
They
ask
didn't even have
you,
the best one.
who is the best Batman?
Cinematically or like
No, I want to know. I want to know your opinion, and you can have whatever like bullshit, like
you do this all the time.
Both
You do this all the
Whatever
time where you're
ju-
like, hey, I want your opinion on this. And I give you my opinion. And like, I understand that's your opinion, but it's wrong.
no.
No,
You can
don't.
have-
You do that all the fucking
I do.
time.
I do that. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you answer incorrectly, then I'm going to tell you you're wrong. But I do want to know who you think the best Batman is and why. But you can have whatever justification you want.
The guy who plays American Psycho.
Christian Bale?
Yeah.
Okay, you're wrong, but continue.
I mean, I think cinematically he played it very well.
Mhm.
Close second, right? I was gonna say is the guy from Jack Frost.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Okay,
Was
so
was that Michael Keaton?
yeah, Michael Keaton was the original Batman. Well, like he was the original Tim Burton Batman, right? Like
Yeah,
if you're counting
yeah.
the old school like
Who else
1960s
played
movies and
Batman?
stuff. So it was Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney,
Yeah.
Christian Bale,
Yep.
Ben Affleck,
Yep.
and then
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. I mean, that's like
Who
the
the fuck do you
major the
think?
movie. Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck is the best Batman, hands down. So I'll tell you, like Christian Bale's movies were the best movies, but it wasn't because of Christian Bale. Christian Bale's movies were good because of the
Support
villains.
cast?
The villains that were in those movies killed it. Like you can't tell me that Heath Ledger wasn't the greatest Joker of all time, and that was the greatest Batman movie of all time.
Dark
Right?
Knight.
Dark Knight. Yeah. Heath Ledger, like, I think Batman Begins, the first movie, was really good with Liam Neeson, right?
So are you telling me that if they had put Ben Affleck in with Heath Ledger as Batman, that would have been like the greatest Batman movie ever?
Yes. Like, Batman's supposed to be, like, he's supposed to be a regular guy, but he's supposed to be able to bench press, like, close to 1,000 pounds. Ben Affleck is the only guy who played and, like, put substantial muscle on. Like, the guy's got jacked.
Yeah.
Like Christian Bale got jacked.
Yeah.
But he didn't he's not built like Batman should be built. Right? Like Batman's supposed to be a big guy. When in all the cartoons, Batman's big.
Okay.
Right? In all the comics, Batman is big. Everyone else in the movies is a smaller guy. Right? What?
One of the other points that sold me on Christian Bale is
Mhm.
the way his talking changes when he's in the bat suit. Justice. Justice.
See, like when you started asking, like, do you think I'm actually gonna care about this? In my brain, I went justice. Yes.
Yeah. Actually,
And
you know,
Lego Batman can't be your best Batman.
I'm not gonna lie. The other one but it wasn't in a movie. Is the college humor.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Where are the other drugs going? Yeah. You
Yeah.
need to tell me if I push this button right here, an explosion will happen.
But yeah, Affleck like didn't have his own movie.
Yeah, like
he didn't have his own
physique-wise,
movie.
Yeah.
He was a support role in
in
everything. He was
Batman
in
versus Superman,
right.
and then Justice League.
Justice League, and he was in the one with all the bad guys.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. He was in Suicide Squad for a little bit too, right? Like, but he was always a support role, right? But he is, in my opinion, the best Batman, and I truly hope that this stirs some shit up. Like, I know that I've taken heat for this when I bring it up.
Go ahead,
But
comment
I
down
will-
below. What's
yeah,
the best super?
Comment
what's the
down
best,
below.
Batman?
What do you think the best Batman is? But I'm telling you right now, no one can convince me otherwise that Affleck is not the best Batman. And Ben Affleck, if you actually watch this, like, way to go, dude. You're a fucking hero, man.
Speaking of watching this, looking at
Yeah.
the statistics, we're still analyzing analytics for episode 1 while
Yeah.
we're shooting this, and like we had at this point it was like 5.8% of our viewers, which in reality is only like one viewer. Came from Ireland.
Oh, yeah, the Irish guy.
Yeah.
Hey, whoever you are, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate you at all times.
We are officially international. Tour dates will be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find us in your local Rednexican.
Live show. We can do like a European pub.
I had to get that off my chest. That was like that. Oh, you have no idea how much stress that conversation. Like, I was really like, I needed to talk about this.
Eddie,
And I
finally
didn't.
let him have his release.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, I did. I just had a burp too.
It was good, right?
It was a good burp. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you helped me release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Conversational ejaculation.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
I don't think we can use that word.
Etching
is okay,
it's a
but
medical term.
You make it sound really bad when you say conversational ejaculation.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make it sound good. I mean,
Oh,
man, it could be
God. I don't. Mm-mm.
good. Are these the ones that get blue?
I mean, I thought.
Dialogue.
No. Dialogue.
Chat jizz.
I have banter blue balls from earlier in the week. But yeah, so like, oh yeah, we put a pin in something. What?
What did we put a pin in?
I don't know. We were.
Magic. Yeah, I got that.
No, he got that pin out.
Yeah,
Did we? Was there another pin?
I chat jizzed on that one.
I don't know.
Yeah, that
was
was a quickie.
By the time we get three fucking conversations deep, it's hard to circle back. you
Yeah.
know, like-
Yeah, like there's like a branch
Yeah.
to a branch to a branch.
yeah.
It's like, oh.
And then we jump off the tree into the water.
Yep. Yep. All right. Well,
Well, can't go back that way.
first of all, like we are professionally set up right now.
Yeah.
Like we've got
There's a child behind me right now.
Rosalie inside. Inside.
Bye. We're professionally
This is-
set up right
yeah,
now. I love how you say that, and then
Well.
fucking child walks through. Yeah, I mean this is what we like. This, when we get if we get big enough and we
Yeah.
can afford the compound, then we'll have a whole podcast room that locks from the inside.
Yep.
With well ventilated areas.
Yeah, with an air conditioner. But yeah, you haven't even broken out these lights before. Like these are
I think it helps a little bit. Like we got a camera and a light over there, camera and a light over here for you and for me, and then we got the ring light for the both of us. I think it's
Yep.
set up pretty well right now.
and I this is really what I had in mind when I created this place. Was I was like, eventually,
Hold
I'll
on.
shoot a podcast.
The Rednexican?
No, I was joking.
Oh,
Like, I had no idea. Like this was just. Yeah.
okay. Because I was gonna say like you made a tactical error with
Boom.
the mirror.
With the whole switcheroo. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's set up fairly well, and we pulled it off. But like, if you were like, yeah, this is what I was thinking. Oh, you got me.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you fucking. I swung at that curve.
Yep. Call me Saquon. Just juke your ass out. Oh no! Like it worked out perfectly. This is the first time I've probably ever cleaned this area.
Clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I got the new shelves in.
I saw that. Yeah, all the vinyls and everything
Yep,
finally
new
got
vinyl.
down there.
Well, not all of them. I still got all those back there.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom and dad if
Yeah,
you're watching
so-
this. I still haven't put away
Yeah.
the other 1,200 albums. Like it was good. Don't let it warm up.
No, I like it
The
was
last
good the
couple
whole
sips-
time. I thought
Last couple sips were getting warm.
you're such a pussy.
You are what you eat.
I mean, it is. It did get warm. But that's because we're sitting in the Rednexican, and I think it's
It's like 83.
I think it's
right
80
now.
degrees outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
February.
like in the garage, it's probably like 85. You know.
All right. I actually have a tool to vent our beers today.
It's a can opener.
Yeah. Well, this one. So this is the regular, or do you want the snake bite?
It's a can opener.
And beer comes in cans.
No, but like the way you were holding it, you
Yeah,
were like,
can you
I
get one?
have this tool to vent the can. I was like,
Yeah.
I
mean,
thought you were selling me a fucking George Foreman sponsored tool. You know?
George
Fucking-
Foreman. If you want to sponsor us, you want
Yeah.
this.
Set it and forget it.
Yep.
No,
No, I have
that's
the- I have,
just
like-
a can opener.
I have a thing that it looks like kind of looks like a toilet, honestly, because it's white. And so you put your can in there
Mhm.
and you turn it upside down, and there's like there's a thing you go, and it pokes a hole in the can, and then you turn it around, and there's a spout where you can drink from, and you just pop it, and you can shotgun it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It works well enough.
I think that we just pop the tops,
Yep.
vent them, and we chug them the way we have been, right? Like, why fucks with tradition? Oop, little bubble.
I'm gonna do one regular and one snake bite for you.
Okay, I'm down with that. Is this a regular?
That's a regular.
All right. So I got a regular, and then my snake bite.
I'll fix it. Which one are you doing first? Regular?
Regular ones first.
All right. This one's probably gonna go fast because the vent hole's bigger.
Yeah, you really vented the fuck out of this one.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. That one came out the vent hole. That came out the vent hole.
I felt it too, but I caught myself. You know, I like
No,
kinda,
I didn't. It's down my cleavage.
Hell, oh, baby girl.
Yeah. Thirsty. These mounds don't
I
turn
was
blue.
gonna ask you if I could get it for you.
Once you stop,
Won't you stop? What?
it's hard to get back in it.
Yeah, it is. It settles.
It's like running a 5K.
Are you aging?
Am I aging? Every day.
Yeah,
That's how science works.
like cheese. You don't remember this conversation?
Yeah. Feta.
Famunda. All right, snake bite.
Snake bite.
Snake bite. I actually like the snake bite.
So much better.
Oh my god. Oh.
Sweet victory.
Yeah.
Oh. If nothing else, I
What
want.
feels better? Like after chugging a beer, that burp that just releases like half of your body weight, like, ugh, or pulling a sliver out. What's better?
What?
Like the sweet release when you get like a sliver, right? And, like a deep one, and you like pull it out. Like that's therapeutic to you, right?
No.
Like getting the sliver sucks, but like when you like fucking get it and it's out.
I will top your burping half your weight. The only thing
Okay.
that feels better than an actual like orgasm, cleaning your ears. Oh, that is
No.
That is what
No. Cleaning your ears feels good. Okay.
with a Q-tip?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
cleaning
have
your ears
so
feels
many
good.
times where like Sarah has like walked in on me cleaning my ears, and she goes, "Are you okay?" And I'm like,
Vinegar strokes.
Yeah. She goes, "Are you about to come?"
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh,
No.
yeah. You see, between that and like getting that one itch on your back.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, but like to say that cleaning your ears is close to an orgasm, like that's where I
it is.
wholeheartedly disagree with you.
Maybe.
Like it feels good. It feels
Maybe
good. Don't get me wrong.
peeing.
Cleaning those ears out.
Maybe peeing after like
Like when you can't stand
yeah,
up
yeah.
because you have to pee so bad, you're like,
yeah.
you finally go.
Funny,
Yeah.
funny story.
Hold on,
about, like,
before you
okay.
go, because you had to talk about the ears.
Oh,
You talked about
okay.
the ears, right? Have you ever like? So when I get like a real deep clean,
Yeah.
in the ears,
Yeah.
right? Does it ever make you cough?
No, it does for
Really?
Sarah.
Yeah, it
I
totally,
don't have that.
It totally like when I'm like,
Yeah, she'll gag.
Yeah.
Like that's how I know. Like she's
I do the same thing. I do both ears.
nope,
Both
Mm-mm.
ears. Yeah,
nope.
but like that's why I got really excited after you said
That's
that.
how you
'cause
know you're
that's
going
what-
too deep.
That's what popped into my brain.
No,
That's what came into the brain pain.
never had to do that. Like
Really?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay.
it's like when you rail a comb near a cat. Right? Have you ever seen those videos?
No.
They like so if you get like a hair comb, like
Yeah.
the thin ones,
Yeah.
and you rail like you go
Yeah.
near a cat and they go
Really?
Yeah. yeah.
I didn't know that. I've literally never
Apparently.
heard of that. Never seen it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, there's videos. I'll show you.
okay. Go take a look.
So where
I cut you off. I'm
where
sorry.
were we going that one flight? When I had those beers, we got upgraded. Where were we going?
Wait, you got upgraded,
Yeah.
bro? I will tell you, like, I've flown in uniform.
No.
Like,
I lied. We didn't get upgraded. We just
Okay.
it was on Alaska Airlines, but like they have like this one section behind first class
yeah.
that you get like 2 free drinks on the
Okay.
flight.
Like a premium.
So we're on this flight from California back to back to Washington. And so we got these 2 free drinks on the flight. So I want to get my money's worth, so I got like 2 IPAs. It was like I think
Good
it was
for
like,
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sierra Nevada or whatever. It was like, all right.
Yeah. Bargain shopper. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got these 2 free IPAs and I'm drinking them. And it was a pretty short flight. But I was like I downed them, right? And so gassy.
Are
Oh, I'm
you?
sorry. Whew, but it feels good. I remember I leaned over to Sarah. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go pee soon. And like no sooner than I said that, they're like, all right, we're gonna be starting our descent. So if you could just fasten your seatbelts, put up your trays, we'll be landing soon. I'm like, are you kidding me? And so like I'm like, okay.
Who the
Like,
fuck bugged
yeah.
my chair?
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, it's gonna be like 20 minutes max. I can
Yeah.
wait.
I can wait.
And then we didn't start our descent, man. And I'm like,
Oh yeah, we're starting, huh?
yeah. And
Yeah.
I was like,
now
oh.
we're fucking hanging out.
And I'm like, okay, all right, I can do this. And then I was like, and then I got to a point where I was like, wow, I am not okay. And so I reached for Sarah. I was like, Sarah, help me out here. Like, talk to me. Like, distract me.
Talk to me, Eddie.
Yeah, something.
Talk to me, Eddie.
This was the original talk to me. Eddie. Yeah. And so she goes, okay, yeah, no. And she's like, what's going on? I was like, I really have to pee. I need a distraction. Like, I cannot. Like, they already turned on the lights. Like,
Yeah.
I can't. She goes, okay, like, I got you. I'll distract you. And like, so she goes, all right, what's your favorite beer? That's not helping. You might as well just ask
You
me.
want to talk about liquids?
Yeah, you might as well just ask me to think about waterfalls.
Imagine you're floating down a river.
Oh. And so like it gets to the point where it's hurting. It is hurting,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
painful.
oh, and I like
Did you piss yourself?
no. So
Oh.
we're on the descent.
We
And
wouldn't be friends
and I
anymore.
was
if
like-
you peed yourself on a plane,
No,
like
I was
I'm
like-
going to tell you right now, we wouldn't
Listen,
be friends anymore.
I either piss myself or I get shot by the air marshal, and I'd rather die a hero than
That's right.
become
Absolutely.
live long enough to become the villain. right? So I'm like, I told Sarah, I was like, I can't, and I click and I go up and I was like, I walk up to a stewardess, and she's like already buckled in her little seat, and she goes, "You're not supposed to be up here." It's like I have to go to the head, and she goes, "Okay," and she lets me into the bathroom. And like by the time I finished, we had already landed. Like we were on the runway. and
10 minutes in, sure,
Yeah,
sure, sure.
And so like I was like,
This is so unsafe.
while I'm like, what's so fucking unsafe about peeing
Yeah.
while you're landing?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm riding submarines.
Yes,
Like I know what the fuck
shut
I'm
up.
doing.
Like you guys are going down like this, right?
Yeah.
Submarines are going like this. All right. I've
Yeah.
peed at a 20
Yeah, I was
degree
gonna
angle.
say, have you
damn
ever
it.
tried to take a shit during angles and dangles?
Yeah, that's the
You're
worst.
like on the fucking shitter.
Like,
You're like, yep, I'm just sitting here reading my Sudoku. Wish I had a pencil so I could do this.
oh, the
but-
water splashed me.
and you're like, all right, everybody buckle up. We're going to be doing some 20 up, 20 down. Fuck you. Burp. Burp. And you got to like do that courtesy flush so you're fucking on.
row,
Because you know
row,
what's
row.
going to splash you up in the back end. Like, fuck that.
So I'm peeing, and I realized that I made people upset. So I'm like, I'm coming
Was
up-
the stewardess mad at you?
She was so upset.
Fuck you.
She was
Whoever
so
you were,
upset.
fuck you.
She was. So
You're a
upset.
human being.
And
Like,
and
oh, that's
and,
so,
uh,
like, no, I can't deal with that.
like
Like,
she was pissed. And so
Really?
like yeah. So like I'm peeing and I'm thinking of my apology in my head. So washing my hands, I'm like, okay, all right. If she says anything, this is
okay.
what I'm gonna say. So like I open the door and I go in and I was like, hey, I'm sorry. Like I know like you guys have regulations and all this you have to follow. And she goes, are you a Marine? I said, no. She goes, yeah, because the only ones who call the bathroom a head are Marines or Navy. I was like, so you thought I was a Marine? No, I'm Navy, stupid. And then I walk back to the aisle. And like we walk like
Stupid.
yeah, we walk off the flight and I was like, oh my god, that was the worst I've ever had to pee in my fucking life.
yeah. Bro, I can't get past the fact that like I understand like what the regulations are, but like come the fuck on. Be a human being.
Yeah.
Like
I-
hey, we're gonna lock it down, right? Like Obvi, you should have been like, excuse me, I know the fucking light just went on, but can I use
But
the
thing,
head now?
I was behind like a partition where they couldn't see me.
Okay.
So like
So stand the fuck
but
up.
still like
I will say, like, when you first started on this conversation, like, I was really hoping that you were, like, going to tell me that you held it the whole way. You were a rock star and you ran off the
No.
plane and you fucking abandoned
Nope.
Sarah. And you
Nope.
were like, I got to get to the
No.
fucking pisser.
I had to.
And I was going to be like, you know what you could have done? Just said, hey, I need to use the head.
Yeah. I was like, fuck this shit.
But she was a
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. So honestly,
I don't
think,
like her. Whoever she is, I don't like her.
I think being like a flight attendant would be
Yeah.
a really cool job.
Yeah. I think it would too.
No,
would you
fuck
okay?
that.
Would you Sarah hates flying.
I hate it.
He hates it.
Well, I don't like flying either, but the reason I don't flying is not because of the flight. The reason I don't like flying is because I don't like having to deal with fucking airlines.
Yeah, they kinda
Because
suck.
I don't know how many times I've had fucking problems with airlines, and like you have like I understand when you have a problem.
Yeah.
Right? Like something happens with a flight, yada yada yada. Not a big deal. What I have a problem with is you work in a customer based business, right?
Yeah.
Like, why are you being a cocksucker? Like, hey, this happened and it just fucked up the lives of 100 people, right?
Yeah.
They're probably going to be upset, right? But you don't get to get upset at the people that are there.
We're
right?
paying you.
Who are paying for a service, right? We pay out the ass for a service.
Flights are fucking.
They're
expensive.
fucking expensive. You get to be nice to me.
Yeah.
Right?
This is 100% going to be a Facebook reel. Like, can you imagine? Okay,
Bro, we're like 20.
Let me-
We're 20 minutes past where we chug beers.
let
and we
me-
haven't got
let-
the hat yet.
let me give you. I'm gonna plant a fucking nightmare in you right now.
Oh, okay.
Given that you're at the end of your service,
Yeah.
right. Imagine. Yeah,
Well,
you're
hold on,
you're
what?
at the end of your useful terms. This is your last
We're about
episode.
to take you out back and put you down there, bucko.
No.
Thanks for your years of
like,
service.
Here's something that be thankful for this, right? Like, imagine like being on a submarine where the command treated you like an airline. That would be the fucking worst.
Yeah, it would. That'd be terrible.
I have been lucky. I don't know about you, but I can say that I've been lucky in my time in the Navy that I've had very good leadership. I haven't had to deal with very much toxic leadership or chains
Yeah.
of command.
Yeah.
That like they've been understanding
Mhm.
and they've just been people. And even when we were in Charleston, like I'm never gonna forget this, right? Like, so shout out to Jay Money, if Jay Money's watching this, right? Like, so yeah, so Sarah's ex-boss when she was working at
We've
Express.
shouted out J Money twice now. I think.
Have we?
I think so, yeah.
Jay Money.
Pretty sure. Because you shouted out J Money when I asked you about when you broke your femur.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
J Money,
J
we
Money.
love you on Longboats and Luchadors.
Yeah.
That's 2 shout outs. That's at least one more than anybody else.
yeah, sponsor us, Jay Money. No. But like she said something to Sarah and it's always stuck with me, right? And
Okay, before you go on, stay like you keep in your mind where you're at. J Money's a girl?
Yeah.
So you said J Money was your boss. Like you've never
not
mentioned man or woman until this point, and I'm like, you were like she, and I went, and maybe that's the sexism in me. I guess. Maybe I'm a terrible person, but like. I can honestly say like I never would have seen a woman and been like, your name's J Money.
she's signed the bar somewhere over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, she's been here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We love you,
And,
J Money.
and-
I'm sorry that I'm a sexist bastard. Go ahead,
No, so like so Jen
Jen.
J Money.
J Money.
She told Sarah this thing when she was working in Charleston, and I'll never forget it. And it's something I wasn't even told this shit, and I live by it, right? Like as far as leadership goes, is that people work for people, right? And that's I've been lucky enough to have leadership who understand people as people. Now, like shout out to I'll give shout outs to like Cody Allen, which apparently Eric knows.
Yeah.
So Cody Allen, thank you.
So I'm in the clear though, right? Like
I mean, you're all right.
you're okay. All right.
All right.
So
finally,
we've really gone a ways. So we're gonna get into these fucking topics now, and I don't even know why we need these now. It's like we can basically just keep fucking going. Here, I'm gonna let you go.
you'll let me go.
I don't know who went first last time, but I need a cheers because we've been sitting here for a while and I haven't been drinking.
You didn't cheers.
You didn't? No. Check the tape. Do we need to check tape, or are you gonna own this by
I
yourself,
definitely just took a sip.
top to bottom? Yep, this is it. This is where people get to fucking see what tradition is really like. Yep. In case you guys missed an earlier episode, if you take a drink from a fucking glass, bottle, a can, and you don't cheers that in our households, then you have to top to bottom. You have to take the whole thing. So now we're all going to witness Edward paying for his transgressions.
I definitely just ratted myself out.
You did.
Holy shit.
Nope. Let's go. I'll get you another one after this. Yeah. Does that feel good?
No.
No?
No.
It shouldn't. Yeah, we'll have to get you a new beer. Hold on. Oh man. There.
There's my sipping beer.
Yep.
Cheers. I'm thirsty too.
Are you? Because I've been waiting.
Hi, I've been waiting.
Cheers.
How are we not monetized yet?
Let's get into 2 beers till take off. We did the 2 beers we haven't taken off in quite some time.
I've done 3 beers.
Well, yeah, that's because you fucked with tradition.
I should be on the moon by now.
You fucked with tradition. So,
All right.
Let's see it.
You're a kid again. What game are you playing at recess and why?
I'm going to take this opportunity to say that kids nowadays are fucking soft.
Yeah.
And we never played this game at recess, but we played it in gym, right?
Okay.
And now you're not allowed to fucking play it. Dodgeball.
You're not allowed to play
They are
dodgeball?
not allowed to play. I'm getting loud. I'm not yelling, though, because it's 2025. But they are not allowed to play fucking dodgeball anymore because they're like, oh, you targeted that kid. You made him. Well, he's a pussy.
Yeah.
And he's got a big head.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to throw it at him. And if it hits him, like his head is 50% of my fucking target. Sorry. It's not like I meant to hit him in the fucking giant dome.
Even if he moves, his body's going to lag 15 seconds behind him.
Or like, oh, you're picking on the fat kid. Yeah, because the fat kid can't move and we're playing dodgeball. Fucking duh.
You know what he can't do?
Dodge. So like, I'm just saying, like, I hate how soft we are.
We are so on different levels. As far as this one goes?
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, like, different levels, yeah. But, like, I thought you were, like, you were telling me, like, you need to wrangle yourself in.
No. I agree.
You're about to get...
No. No, I 100% agree.
Okay.
But
where are you at?
Oh, kickball.
Kickball?
I loved kickball.
Really?
Yeah. It was like baseball, but, like, you're Hispanic? Oh, my God. Playing kickball at a Hispanic elementary school? It was like, oh, okay.
The good thing
that dude's going to be in the MLS.
One of the good things about kickball is like I'm going to get you out is dodgeball.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're not like, oh, I'm going to get you out and I throw it to second base. No. Like, no, you're running from first to second. I'm going to dome you in the back of the skull.
Yep.
You try to steal my base.
Yeah. Yeah. That was so good. I loved kickball.
Hell yeah. We're like, on the same page. I
would 100% like join an adult kickball league.
I would not.
You wouldn't?
No.
Oh, I would.
No.
I like if we ever did, I would want us to be like on rival teams.
Why?
So we could.
Why would you want to?
So we could dome each other. That sounds weird. Does that sound weird? That sounds weird. That sounds.
Why aren't we gay again?
Tune in next week for our new segment. Why aren't we gay again?
Yeah, who wants longboats and luchadors? It's a 2-for-1 deal. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
God, we're so funny. We're good.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, I gotta decipher this. What is the craziest idea that ever got born inside your mind? What's the craziest idea that ever got born inside your mind?
Did you guys translate these questions from Chinese to English?
Ancient Chinese reference.
Ancient Chinese question has, what question has been born inside your head?
There's so many things. Like,
I mean,
we're not gonna like say anything that's gonna get arrested.
No.
So.
Right off the bat, I mean, like, thinking I can make money off a podcast.
Thinking that anybody out there would spend an hour listening to 2 fuckballs talk on microphones. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Craziest idea I've ever had.
So I'm gonna go off of something that I did in high school. And this is, hey, I told you earlier today.
Yeah.
I've had experience with photography and filmology.
Yeah. So you're the veteran.
Yeah.
Did you do it for more than 9 minutes?
No, I didn't sit. I wasn't an anchor, right? But I did broadcast journalism when I was at high school, right? My buddies and I used to, like, we'd take the cameras and things like that home with us on the
Mhm.
weekend.
Okay.
So that we could do schoolwork. And really what we would do is we
Let me
would
guess.
do.
Let me guess. Would you do like wrestling WWE videos?
No.
Oh,
I have
damn
done
it.
that. I have done that. My buddy and I, Scott Peterson, when we were very young, we used to set up the camera and we'd wrestle on the trampoline.
Shout out to Bobby because he did that shit. Sarah's brother.
Yeah. No, we made a small series that we called Thwack. And the reason we called it Thwack is because that's the sound.
Was that the
that's
Jackass
made,
reference?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the sound that's made when you bash someone in the back with a stick. Is thwack. So it started out with us just like sneaking up on each other and like smacking the shit out of each other with random
And
objects,
It came
like
full
meter
circle.
sticks, like smack. But yeah, and then like we like they shoved me into a freezer for fucking an hour. We we would smash into each other on our bikes. Like we'd do whatever we could just to like cause pain to each other. And we put it on film. We had about like an hour's worth of just random fucking nonsense. And it was all very much based off of like Jackass.
I'm upset that we didn't save this for the episode where Mason's here because his gremlin name was Thwack
Thwack, yeah.
with a Q.
Yeah.
THWAQ.
Yeah.
And so like it would have just been
It
full
would've
circle.
been- yeah, full circle.
All right. Okay. I was a little nervous.
You
I'm
have
still
you gotta
nervous.
decipher that one.
I'm still nervous.
That good. It's either that good or that bad. I don't know. That's a face.
Okay, I know my answer right off the top.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to pump the brakes.
Have you ever Googled about sexual fantasies and what were they? I mean, off the rip, no.
Off the rip,
No.
What?
I've never Googled about sexual fantasies. They just developed. No.
no, hold on.
No.
So, all right.
I'm just very imaginative.
So you've never okay. So I can say like I've
Say okay
once
one
I've
more time.
gotten okay.
Okay.
You flustered me.
I did her the question.
You did.
I did.
To say that you've never Googled anything about fantasy? Never.
No.
I can honestly tell you, like, I have fantasies, right? Like with like doing role play stuff, something like that. Like,
Okay.
I'll absolutely Google and be like, hey, you know what? What's something good? Just to like,
But how much of
maybe
that?
there's something I haven't thought of. I'm not the best. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Maybe there's something out there that I haven't really got to yet. So I won't Google anything specific, but I'll be like, what's some random role play ideas for couples or something like that?
No. I've never Googled.
So wait, when you would watch porn, there would be one specific thing that you would Google.
No, it was never like that. It was just kind of like, all right, let's see what this one's about.
Okay, so
And then-
wait, hold on. Yeah, on her thing, right?
Yeah.
You never like went on to a porn site and like specifically checked out like a thing. You never like because I would put that in the same realm as Googling. It's just like oogling instead of, like like you never searched a specific genre of porn.
I mean, I've got my specific genre at home.
Okay.
Where did it come from?
No,
All
I've never just like Googled anything. Like
Okay.
it's just always been like.
Did you ever? So
let's
I
see.
can honestly say I've never seen this, but I got to bring it up because we got to the Googling nasty shit. Did you ever Google what 2 girls 1 cup? Is that what it was? Yes, you did. You
So I
fucking
did. Okay.
did.
Okay, this is a confession
Okay.
right here. So I told you I grew up in I went to Catholic school for 9 years,
Yeah.
right? Kindergarten through 8th grade.
Uh-huh.
So my freshman year was my first year in public school.
We'll say regular people school.
Yeah. I didn't know that they could surveil their computers from another computer.
No. Okay.
Freshman
Before I beat you to the punchline here.
Yeah. You can. I'm giving you the binoculars to see where the fuck this one's going.
Okay.
So freshman year,
Yeah.
got to school early. I was like, all right, I've got 45 minutes before I need to be at class, and went to the computer lab, and I was like, what is this that everybody's talking about? And this one, I don't know if she was a senior that was helping the teacher, or one of the teachers. She goes, "Why are you Googling that?"
Wait, was she standing behind you,
Yeah.
or was she down on a desk and she got a little flag that said,
no.
"This perverted bastard is looking"?
No,
at
she walked in behind me, and I was like, closed it, walked out. I was like, oh, shit.
Did you watch it? Though?
I've never seen the actual video.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Neither have I. Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody.
Okay.
No. Seriously, I've never actually seen it. But this was brought up, so I wanted to ask.
I only know about it because of the memes and the way people talk about it.
Yeah.
I've heard tales of it.
Yeah.
Never actually watched.
See,
it.
that's the same. That's the same with me. And people don't fucking. It's like my drug use. People don't believe that I've never used drugs. They're like, I'm like, yeah, I've never used drugs. So they're like.
Sidebar: I've also never seen Treasure Planet.
Yeah, we've had this discussion
Have we?
before, and I told you I was upset.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we started
Yeah.
talking about Treasure Planet and how Atlantis and Treasure
Yeah.
Planet were some of the greatest
Animation
movies ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and how you wanted to bone a fucking cartoon character.
We both did. First of all,
We did.
that's okay. That's gotta be the first cartoon crush. It's gotta be.
All right. What would your mom say about you now? What would your mom say about you now? So, I don't know. Your mom can still say things about you, so I think this is a personal shot.
So yours is what would your mom could?
Yeah.
say about
What?
me?
Yeah. If your mom could say anything right now, what would she say? And I will tell you. I think my mom would be the same now as she was 20 years ago, right? So my mom's head, if she was talking about any of her children, whether it was me, my brothers, or our very close friends, or the kids that she worked with at school, her head, you could not fit that woman through a fucking door, right? Is
that where you get it from?
Yeah, that. Yeah, it was passed down genetically.
Nice. And I was the mascot. I was the mascot.
Yeah. So I think my mom, if she was alive today, she'd be very, very proud of me, and then she'd be like, "Hey,
Don't
you
forget, I
probably
birthed you.
you should probably check yourself. You're not as fucking good as you think you are."
Damn.
Yeah. She was
Straight
also
killer.
very honest. Yeah.
Damn. So my mom, not the same she was as 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because before I joined the Navy, my mom was very cautious of the way I saw her. So she would have a couple of drinks and here and there. The night before I left for boot camp was the first night I ever saw my mom drunk.
Yeah.
And it was because I was an only child, so it was a little bit different. And so she tried popping the cork on a tequila bottle, spilled it all over my then girlfriend. She goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And anyway, that I might be remember that different. Sorry, mom. But no, when she comes over, we had the first year we were in this house, we had what we called Confession Christmas. And it was the 1 year where Sarah and I confessed everything we did wrong, or that we thought we got away with. There was a couple things
From
There's a couple things
from like within the marriage or
no,
like
no. When we were living,
when
with
you were
them.
living with
Yeah,
them?
yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple of things that I was like, wow, I got away with that.
Yeah.
Like, I owned 2 motorcycles while
Yeah.
living with my parents, and they never knew. And yeah,
Did you actually get away with that, or were they like, no, we fucking knew?
no. My like that day, my mom was like, yeah, we didn't even know anything about that.
Really?
Yeah, I was in like a motorcycle gang of like 4 people.
It's not a game.
Yeah, and I also had a
It's not a game.
I also had a track phone that it was a prepaid phone that I'd call them from, so like they couldn't track. I don't know why. Besides that,
Yeah.
I would think my mom is very proud of me, and like even talking. I talked to her. I talked to her this past weekend, and she goes, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?" I said, "I'm just cleaning up the garage. You know, like we're shooting the podcast here this weekend." She goes, "Oh, okay." Like,
Has she watched?
I don't think she's watched it,
Oh,
but
Mama,
yeah.
come on.
So, are you guys like hoping to get like sponsored and stuff? I was like, that's the hope.
Yeah, that's the hope.
Like at this
Do
point,
we think it's gonna happen?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but we sure as fuck sell it every time we have a fucking opportunity.
At this point, it's just like it's like
Coors. What a light, refreshing drink.
Is that your choice? No, but it's the choice of a new generation. So,
Yeah.
I think she would be proud of me. I'm proud of it, and even if she's not, which I think she is,
Yeah.
I'm glad that she was my mom and my dad was my dad.
Yeah.
and they raised me the way they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Courtney,
Yeah.
you're doing great. Sarah, you're doing great.
Yeah,
Eddie, you could try a little harder.
probably.
I just had to
Always.
break up that.
I always
fucking-
could. Yeah, yeah.
You're trying to get everybody choked up over here.
yeah,
Like,
I'm sorry.
We are not that kind of
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah, fuck feelings.
Describe how you felt during your first kiss. This is a loaded one for you.
Yeah, since my first kiss is sitting in the fucking audience.
Ooh,
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
I was surprised. I'll go with that. Your turn.
You were surprised.
Yeah.
That's it. You're gonna end with there.
I did not initiate my first kiss.
I mean, I don't think I really initiated either. I was
Good
kind of a
for
pussy.
You could.
Yeah, I was kind of a pussy. How I felt during my first kiss.
Sarah, did you initiate your first kiss? Didn't your your family watched it?
What?
Yeah.
Your family watched your first kiss?
Yep.
Oh my god. No way. Fuck everybody else's first kiss. We're gonna dive into this.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Sarah, I've never been more into you.
My first kiss was during a James Bond movie.
Really?
Yeah.
A James Bond movie.
Yeah.
Okay. So your first kiss was during a James Bond movie. I don't know. Your first kiss you said was in front of a bus?
It
In
was at
front of your family.
Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands.
Because what else do you do in Ohio?
What else is there to do in Ohio other than meth and Battle of the Bands?
Besides meth and Ohio State games.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
There's 3
National
things to do.
champions.
National champions.
After it was done, we came out, and I was in 7th grade. I was with my boyfriend. All right. My whole family was in town because it was around the holidays.
Shut your face off, Chance.
And we were standing there and talking, and then we did an awkward kiss. So awkward. Like, thinking back now, I want to vomit.
No, you guys
I
are
can
kissing.
imagine the hooting and hollering. Like,
Wee doggy, get her, girl.
I turned around, and all of them were like, mouth dropped open, and then they continued to call me Hot Lips Twinkle Toes for the next, like,
hot lips.
Hot lips twinkle. Okay.
So here's the thing I got to add to mine.
Yeah.
It was during a James Bond movie.
Which Bond movie was it? So hold on. Wait.
Casino Royale?
How old were you? Okay, I was gonna fucking guess.
It was
Go
Casino
ahead.
Royale. And it was with a girl who was on a date with another guy.
No way. You Mac Daddy.
Yeah.
You hound dog.
No, the way I got this was is very much a. Once I tell the story, you'll be like,
Proceed.
You're like,
I'm all ears, buddy.
This is completely Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so,
Ooh.
I was waiting. I was waiting. Fuck. I didn't say anything, and I was
See,
hoping.
now you all have seen
Fuck.
a trained professional. I knew it was deep in my core. I knew I hadn't cheers this beer yet. I was like, man, I'm about to take a sip of that. That's pretty hefty. Pretty
fuck.
hefty.
Fuck,
But I
was waiting.
didn't.
I was waiting.
Cheers.
Mm.
Hey, you
So
still
it-
got that hole in your lip there,
Yeah, a
buddy.
little bit. So I was in 7th grade. The girl was in 8th grade. And back in the day, like Fridays, everybody went to the movies.
Yeah.
Right? Like they would crowd up outside of the theater. So I had met this girl. She was new at my school. And she was on this date with this other guy. I just had a list. Did you see that?
She had a
guy.
date with another guy.
She had a date with this other guy.
Going.
And so like I was being a little shit, right? Like I had tickets for the same movie, so that they couldn't tell me anything. And I kept running into the theater. I was like, "Hey, somebody outside needs to tell you something." She goes, "Okay." So she like walked away from the guy, came down with me, and then we got outside of the theater. And I was like, "I'm just kidding. Like I just wanted to get you away from that guy." And she goes, "Like you can't do that. Like I'm on a date." I was like, "I got it."
If you were on a date, you wouldn't have walked out here with me.
Yeah. Like 4th or 5th time, right? She's like, you cannot, you got to stop. You got like,
Fourth
Yeah.
or fifth
Yeah.
time?
yeah, boy who cried wolf.
Wow.
And so like, I was like, okay,
Get a
I
new
s-
fucking move,
Yeah.
buddy.
yeah. But I was like,
Jesus.
at that time, I'm like,
Christ.
what, 14? I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
He goes, okay, like, I got to go back. Do not do this again. So we're walking back up that ramp that goes into the theater. And I'm like, okay, I'll walk her back. And then she pushes me against the wall and kisses me. And I was like, okay. And she goes, don't come up here again. I was like, whatever you say. And so like goes up back to her date, right? The following like week, we're sitting in the computer lab, and we're sitting on like computers. She's on her computer, I'm on my computer, and this is one of my funniest stories. I'm gonna put this out there, right? And so she's on her computer, I'm on my computer. Yeah,
I'm ready.
she looked over at me and she asked me formally to be her boyfriend. She goes, yeah, like, I know we kissed last week. Like, do you now want to be my boyfriend? And for the first time in my 14 years of life, I have the power. Right? So she asked me, she's like, yeah, like, I know we kissed. Like, do you want to be my boyfriend? And I paused. I know I paused because I thought, and in my head, I have all of the power right now. I don't know when I'm ever going to feel like this
Yeah.
again.
Savor this.
Right? And I just look over and I go, no. And she goes, what? I said, no. And she swings her feet off of me, grabs her backpack, turns off her computer, and walks out of the computer lab. I've never felt more empowered.
Bro,
Yeah.
you broke that woman's heart.
Yeah.
She left a date. She was on a date with somebody else, kissed you.
Yep. Gave me my
Because she
first
knew,
kiss.
she was like, this guy wants me.
Yeah.
This is the guy that wants to be my boyfriend. We could maybe be together for 3 months.
Mhm.
You know? Yeah, maybe.
Might as well be married at that point.
Essentially, at that age, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, your first kiss. How'd you feel?
How did I feel? I felt fucking awkward.
Mm.
No, but Courtney was my first kiss. We were in junior high, and yeah, we were outside. I was wrapping up with football practice, I think, and she was in
Were you in your pads?
Either volleyball or track. Like she was in a sport too, because we were all like finishing up around the same time. No, I wasn't in full gear.
Were you in like your bottom
like,
pads and you had your,
yeah, like probably something like that.
yeah, something. Were you in a pad or pads?
Pads?
Sorry, I bet.
No, she didn't play football.
Well, you said volleyball. They wear
What
the
the
knee,
no.
the knee shits.
Oh my! We were finishing up practice, and I gave her a hug. I was like, "I'll see you tomorrow," and we were like boyfriend and girlfriend, right? And so I gave her a hug, and then she like kissed me, and that was like I had never kissed anybody before, so I was like, no, I did that just to see what he would do. Yeah, hey, I'll give them the real description now. I just, like I said, I wanted to see what he would do.
I want you to know, I'm playing out this scene in my mind, and the whole time, kiss me under the milky twilight.
Yeah, fucking. She was the cool one. Like she was really like the fucking one that was like super chill about the whole thing, right? Like,
okay,
like, yeah, it was like real fast, like. Bye. And I just left. Like I was out as soon as I possibly could. And like I got back in the truck, I was like, yeah. Played that cool. What a fucking dork.
Yeah.
What a fucking dork I was.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like Courtney was my first kiss. Yeah, it was pretty fucking terrible. So
but to soften
now
that
we've
one,
been married for 18 years. So
but I first and last.
Yeah.
Avi.
What?
Do you want to lawn dart it?
No, actually, I have something for this.
Okay.
I don't know if you have anything for this, but I will tell you, I have something for this. So, when you're doing lawn work, what do you think about?
How I wish I was back in Mexico. Not really. I love USA. USA. I love it here.
Legal.
I was born here.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Anyways,
when I'm doing lawn work.
Yeah, when you're doing lawn work, what do you think about?
Besides that, like it's just, Jason Aldean and Big Green Tractor on my fucking headphones. And it's just me and my little John Deere lawnmower.
So eventually,
on the Big Green Tractor. Yeah, and I'm over there like, I would probably look sexy as fuck right now.
Bro, so I will tell you, like, I don't have a riding tractor anymore, but I had a riding tractor when I was growing up. So when I'm doing lawn work, I think about the playlist. I would buy CDs and I would like go out and I would repeat like fucking 5 or 6 songs on different CDs.
Okay.
Right?
There's 2 branches to this conversation that we could go off of.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I'm just going to make this comment real quick and then I'm going to go to the other branch. Right.
Okay.
Like, my first underway, I took a Walkman.
Yeah.
With like 70 cassettes.
Yeah.
Like, that took up rack space. Yeah,
I bet
like,
you
I
you can't I bet you can't guess the first cassette that I owned.
I probably can't. Was it?
I will tell you. You have the knowledge. You have the technology.
Was it a country album?
No.
Give me type of music.
Nope. Can't do that. You'd get it in a fucking heartbeat.
Was it rock?
No.
Was it Weird Al Yankovic?
Yeah, it was. It was Alapalooza. He was the first cassette I ever owned.
We talked about this because the first
concert,
the first boy girl thing that I had, was Shania Twain, and it was a cassette that had like a paper cover. It wasn't like a whole like plastic thing.
Yeah,
it was just one of those like fully cardboard covers for the cassette.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it. Canadian.
What?
She's Canadian.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Really?
Actually. Yeah. No.
I only learned that when
Weird Al, not Canadian.
Yeah,
I don't think.
No.
God, I don't want to say anything bad now.
Have you seen that movie?
What? Al or Weird?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro.
Daniel
Oh
Radcliffe?
my god. Oh my god! So we started watching. We watched that underway. I start watching it, thinking it's gonna be like an actual biography of Weird Al Yankovic because I was like, it's. So
I was
yeah.
75%.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! It's not an actual biography of Weird Al Yankovic.
I was 75% into this movie, and I was like, I don't know.
Bro, yeah, when he starts doing this shootout in the fucking Colombian drug lord, I was like,
But
what
I'm
the
so
actual
glad.
fuck,
I'm
bro?
so glad they got Daniel
Oh.
Radcliffe to play Weird
yeah,
Al.
he's so good. He's
Oh.
so good. Harry Potter, like I love him. Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe, sponsor us if you ever see us. Hashtag Daniel Radcliffe, hashtag Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe, if you ever want to be on the show, we're happy to
Yeah,
have
we
you.
got a spot right
Yeah.
here for you, man. Just so
Shania
you know,
Twain,
you have
too.
to bring the boat though.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so there's the other thing that we're gonna go off of. How's that branch? I didn't think that branch was gonna go
yeah,
off
we had a
that
big
fucking-
branch there.
Yeah,
That was a bigger branch. than I
That
thought
branch
it was
held
gonna
more
be.
weight than I thought. Oh,
Snap! Here we
yeah.
go into the water.
Fuck. We're talking about
It was the what do you think about when you're doing lawn work?
Yep.
And we talked about. You said we had cassette branch
Yep.
or other branch.
Yep. Branch is gone. Branch is gone, man.
Sometimes trees die.
Yeah.
Sometimes trees die. That's why I say like we go down branches
Yeah.
and there's no way to get back, so you just gotta jump into the
Yep.
fucking water, you know.
Tally ho. Yeah, that was
But
cassettes.
that was good.
I
That
still
was
have a
good.
lot of cassettes.
I think we made a lot out of nothing with that last one. So, hopefully we made a lot out of nothing. Hopefully it's not just the beers and the scotch talking.
It might
Hopefully
be.
everybody enjoys.
It's probably. It's probably.
Hopefully everybody enjoys longbows and luchadors. It's just us kind of fucking drinking and carrying on. I think John Paredes. Shout out to John Paredes.
Yep.
Watching our stuff.
Saw you at Publix.
Yeah, said
mentioned us.
all this is really an underway conversation.
Yeah, boat conversations.
boat conversation, which is basically what we wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Like we wanted
if we could have alcohol underway, like this is exactly 100% what it would be.
Yeah. Just hanging out, fucking
Being real.
Yep.
Like that's always everything we ever wanted to be.
Yeah.
I just wanted this show to be real, wanted it to be us. And if we
And
never
today we got a little emotional.
Yeah. I didn't mean to. That was me. That was me. I apologize.
We're not gonna do that anymore.
Yeah. But I just want to let everybody know if we never get sponsored, I wouldn't care. Like this is so much fun. Just getting to do this.
Still
and,
having fun.
Just feeling kind of important. I think we said it drunkenly one time. Like this is our mental health
Yeah.
time.
This is our
Like,
mental health day.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
hopefully you guys like get to enjoy that and like you get to experience that like little reprieve. If you guys ever have that opportunity to just sit down, talk with someone that you enjoy talking with, you'll never regret. So that's all we're doing.
Yeah,
if
that's really all
if
we're
we
doing.
make money off of this, great. If we don't, we're still gonna do it. So whether you want to listen to it or not, we're gonna be here and we're gonna be putting out shit.
At this point, we're like a mosquito bite on your knuckles, where it's like annoying as fuck. But we're gonna be on your For You page, right? You're responsible for your own algorithm, and we're probably on it. If you're seeing this, like, that's your fault, not ours.
First episode in the Rednexican,
Yeah.
in the wraps.
Hopefully not
So-
the last.
I think we do one more cheers, and then we get a little invalidation.
Yep.
And we seal this thing
Yep.
off the right way.
Oh my god!